Are you looking to take the next step in your Rocket League career? Then join the RLPC using the Discord link below.
Welcome to another stream. We have Spotlight Sundays. It is going to be a fantastic day. You guys see that I'm wearing a hood. I was a little bit chilly and I was like, you know what? Why not? It feels good. But I'm actually going to be joined by Revy. And again, this is Spotlight Sundays. So we have the best in the league right here. So the first off, we're going to be talking about Wolves and Toucans. Revy, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, Bard?
Doing freaking-tastic, man, and that's not cussing, so I can say it. don't come at me, bro. But yeah, we've seen Toucans before on stream. Only reason, well, not the only reason, but one of the reasons why I remember so vividly is because Seb, he loved to say one of the players' names. Can you guess what that player's name was?
Big Poppy.
Big Poppy. You gotta say it. I gotta do it.
Big Poppy. There we go.
Every single time. But you know, these are looking like two of the strongest. Actually, currently whoever wins this one is actually going to be top of the entire league.
Yes, they
for
are.
independent. I just noticed that because I was looking at it, like everything else is like 7-3 or lower than that. So currently both teams are 7-2. Again, whoever wins this one, they're going to go 8-2, and everyone else is going to be 7-3. There's what 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that are going to be 7-3 after today. So, but Revy, talk to me about this. Who are you looking at for either of these teams? Who do you really feel like has that little spark that can make this game go incredibly well for their team?
I'm gonna have to go with Batman. He's been putting up insane numbers ever since the Draftee Circuit back in, I don't even know what month that was, October. He statted in that. He's statting here. He just seems to have everything going for him in independent.
Yeah, I mean, I see that because he has 1.31 goals per game, which is pretty impressive, especially for how it is. Chasen, thank you for the gift to Xavier. I appreciate it, man. You are a good friend, and I'm sure that Xavier is going to appreciate that. So I do want to look at a couple of players on the teams just because I know them, because they're my boys. I gotta give them credit, gotta give them love, just because I know them. So if I don't, I'm gonna feel bad. But Chiefs, I've seen him play. He's goated. He's a really good player. Also, like super chill, honestly.
He is Flip, oddly chill. I remember that about him. Yep,
dude. Flip, I've seen him a lot. I've never actually spoken to the man, but I see him a lot in the chat, and I must say that it's going to be interesting watching him play based off of what I know from his chatting. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. He is an amazing player. Like he is another player that I think could easily turn the tides of this game for his team. I don't know who the starting roster is because they all seem to have played a similar amount of games this season. Yeah. So I don't know. But then to also talk about the Toucans, we have Computer and Big Poppy both putting up over 1.7 points per game, which is that's insane that two players on the same team are putting up those kind of numbers.
I'm actually a little confused, not gonna lie, because I think last time we saw Toucans on the big screen, we had Salmon, SpadL, and Big Poppy. I think that's what the lineup was. So I'm actually curious to see if it's going to be Salmon, SpadL, and Poppy again, or if it's going to be Computer with SpadL and Big Poppy, just because I see Salmon's played fewer series than the rest of them. So that's going to be interesting to see. But going, man, I can't decide. All right, Revy, talk to me, man. Convince me one way or the other. Who do you think is going to win this one? And tell me why.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go with the Wolves just because I know more about them as players and as about how good they are individually. Mm-hmm. Because like you have Chiefs who is putting up over a goal per game, you have Flip who's almost at a goal per game, and you have Batman and who's at 1.31 goals per game. 3 players with insane goals per game, and then you also have like all 3 of them are putting up insane numbers, and then also Izzy is significantly less, but I'm assuming that Izzy's more of like a here, I'm going to pass it to somebody and then they pass it off, like that kind of player, right? And I think that this team, just the dynamic will work much better depending on who's in and over the Toucans, right? So I don't know how the Toucans play or how this, like I have not watched pretty much any independent games, but I definitely have played in a few from subbing up.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that I notice is that the thing that I've noticed is that players like Batman, who tend to have higher stats, tend to sort of bring teams together, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
So
it's interesting that you say that, because I mean, we always have that stereotypical, 3-man, they each play, relatively same role, and they just kind of rotate in, rotate out and all that. But I mean, I feel like there's always some type of dynamic that really, one person is just a bit more, aggressive minded. One is a bit more defensive minded. And looking at this, I mean, for the Wolves, definitely, it feels like Izzy is definitely more that saves per game guy, as well as Chiefs. Actually, I mean, all of them are now that I see it. But I mean, Izzy, he has the fewest goals per game, so it could just mean that, I mean, he's playing more defensively. But I'm interested to see. So he is the captain. He has 9 series played, and the rest of them have 8. Do you feel like that's going to bring him into this game, or do you feel like it's going to be, or do you think it's going to be the other 3?
I really don't know, because if you look at the games played, not the series played, they pretty much all have pretty much the same. Like Chiefs, Izzy, and Batman all have 29, and then Flip is at 24. So I think it really just depends on how they're doing and if they want to swap in and out players, because I think that's why they all have such similar games, is because if they don't feel like they're playing well, they can just swap rosters. And I think that's something really good that they have in their arsenal.
Sure. So thank you for talking with me, but I do want to bring in a familiar face to almost all of you who've seen the stream. But Skirky, I believe you are here. I think I heard you join the call. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Bard?
Oh, that soft voice, dude. Every time it gets me. But you get to see his lovely face right next to mine. Revy doesn't want you guys to see his face. I don't know why.
I don't have a webcam. Don't worry.
That's no excuse, man. I don't know. I'm just messing with you, Revy. I got it.
Yeah, I know.
I've played with you for what, 3 seasons now? This is our third season.
Third season.
Never been on the same team.
Never once. Unfortunate. I really like playing with you, Bard.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you're fun to play with too. But Skirky, we've been talking about the Wolves for probably about like 10 minutes here. But can you talk to me a bit about the Toucans? Sam and SpadL, Poppy, and computer. Sorry, Big Poppy. That's how I got.
Okay.
Just because it said, man, I got to do it for him. I got to do it for the homie, man.
So I am a coach for the Toucans organization overall. And I do have to admit, the independent one is kind of the one I've touched the least overall. But they've been doing great. They are 7-2, which I believe is the tied for or highest.
Yep, it's currently
record.
tied for. Whoever wins this one is going to go top of everything for independent.
And they have the ability to kind of switch out a new roster that they want to, depending on what they're going up against. And I think that's a kind of unique skill that they have. And I really enjoy that from them, the fact that they're going against the Wolves, especially, that are so like offensively driven. They almost have like 3 players, I believe, that are at that 1 goal per game. They need to put in that more defensive or midfield orientated roster, and I think they can at least pierce the Wolves' offensive pressure.
And how do you feel like they're going to do that? Who do you see as like the lineup for this one, and who do you kind of see as the do you think they're going to go for counterattack goals? Do you think they're just going to absorb the pressure? Like what do you envision their game plan is?
Definitely, I'd put Computer in 100%, just because he's kind of like the solid lockdown third man. Big Poppy's always the more offensive player.
Yeah.
So, personally, I would put him in just because he's going to get those offensive breakaways that they need if they want to get out of their own zone. But I think it's a toss-up between Salmon and SpadL, which one they're going to put in, but I'll have to check in with them and see which one they're going to do.
I mean, don't give us all your strats, man. Otherwise, you're not going to have anything. But yeah, I'm excited to see. I mean, SpadL, last time he played, I don't think he was a hard carry. I mean, Poppy, he was popping off all the time, but SpadL was definitely a good rotating third man all the time. And, he was setting up plays, trying to do stuff. But I'm really interested to see how Demo's playing, because I think last time when we watched these two teams, I think they were doing a lot of demos. I could be wrong. My brain is not what it once was, because I'm an old man now. But not as old as Ark and Assassin. Sorry, what? I gotta throw some shade, man. I'm sorry. I'm toxic.
Wow.
But the Wolves, you were saying that they're incredibly aggressive. So how do you think that they're just going to come out, just very forcefully, just trying to absolutely destroy anything in their way? Do you think they're going to take more defensive approach? Like, how do you see the Wolves coming into this one, knowing that about the Toucans?
They're definitely going to go for that first pitch home run, but it's just a matter of if they're actually going to hit it or not. I mean, if they get momentum in the first game, I don't see anything stopping him in terms of the Toucans roster. But it's just, if the Toucans can hold on for like maybe the first 3 minutes of the game, I can definitely see them like pushing back a little bit in the last 2 minutes and getting that not momentum, but like force in return.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
These guys don't know me since Big Poppy.
Big
Poppy,
Poppy.
I talked to you. Big Poppy's great. He's in a bunch of leagues. His stats are really great overall. So, again, Big Poppy, I know you're watching this, so just do me a favor and get some good counterattacks, and I believe that you can get an early lead and hopefully finish out the series in a sweep. You know, maybe sweeping. I don't know.
So I know this is a little bit premature of me, but I know Itachi is with me in casting. But I'm gonna make it a rule that whenever Big Poppy is in a game, that you always got to say it, just like how Seb does. Big Poppy. You can't do anything else. If you're done, you're gone. You're off the team. That's confirmed. You're just known as Big Poppy. Specifically said it that way, and I'm gonna really hope that I don't annoy anyone in my house with that. But Big Poppy, that is an iconic name, and you could definitely easily make a brand off of that. Hit me up for ideas if you need. Sorry, what? Why am I like this, you guys? I don't even know, man.
Yeah, well, I'm currently looking at some of the stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the stats overall aren't actually that different. Like,
Really?
the Wolves only have like 0.3 more goals per game. They have like 0.04 more assists per game. Saves per game are very similar. The only real big difference is the shots per game, and it's over a shot more. So, like, the Wolves in pretty much every stat besides, like, goals assisted are higher. So,
yeah, they do look pretty similar, but I mean, again, I think the Wolves are going to come out aggressive as all get out, and Big Poppy, like, I really do feel like it's going to be the counterattack.
It really is, and I think that if the Toucans can stay, if the Toucans can stay in rotation on defense, that this is going to be a super tough game for the Wolves, just because the Toucans will be able to get those quick counterattacks and just get the free open nets.
All right, so actually I've heard that everyone is in the lobby, but now the question I have for both of you, before we get in real quick, before I tell them that we're ready to go, tell me, within 5 seconds, who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going to have to go with Wolves. I'm going to say 3-2 Wolves.
3-2 Wolves for Revy. All right, what about you, Skirky?
Huge fan of the underdog. I'm thinking of 3-2 Toucans here.
3-2 Toucans. All right, well, it seems like it's a game 5 no matter what. But without any further ado, let's get into this game. I'm going to take down my hoodie because I need to be fully ready for this one. And Itachi, how you doing, my dude?
I'm doing great. Wolves are for sure winning this, by the way, and we're being really extra with Poppy. Like, it's going to be really extra.
All right, well, that voice is all for it. But let's get into this one. All right, and let me tell them, let's go, boys. There we go. That is it. That is the call. And now we're just waiting for them to join in and let us get to this one. I'm going to be doing play-by-play, and Itachi's going to be doing color. So let's get hyped. Show me who you want to win in the chat, you guys. I know that Big Poppy was there. And, we'll see if you can actually pull it out. Chat predictions. I did see something about betting with channel points, which I do want to implement, but I got to figure out how to do it because Bard doth be a little bit dumb, I'm not going to lie. I'm not the smartest, not the brightest cookie. See, that's how smart I am. But let us get into this game. Gravy trying to pop that one down, but Computer is going to be in here. Who's not here? So it's SpadL, Poppy, and Computer. So Salmon is the one who's not going to be in here, so this is going to be interesting to see how this one works out. And then Batman, Izzy, and Chiefs in, and their fourth is going to be sitting on the bench so far, and it's going to be interesting to see if they bring in Flip or Salmon at some point in these games. A good pop to the mid by Chiefs. Big Poppy's up. He's looking for the touch. Can't find it. Batman popping it right down, but SpadL is there to clear it away. A nice pop-up to the mid. No one can read it first. Computer. Oh, wait. A nice fake is what I meant to say, and SpadL going to just pop that one in.
Yeah, I think all of them didn't even think Computer was going to get it, but then nobody expected Sir SpadL to just drive right on up and just get a free one. That was... Okay, SpadL.
You know, I don't know who told him, but apparently it's 7-11 for him, and that was his slushy. But Chiefs, he turns it around, and it's 7-11 for him, and he's going to get his free one with his cup. Batman with a good 50, and Chiefs just able to pop that one right in.
Yeah, Computer with another miss right there, but it's okay. It was just unfortunate he got scored on there, so we're probably not going to see a lot more of that.
You know, whenever something like that happens, you always got to hit him with it. Do be like that, man. You know, that is a classic line. But Hero, yes, in the chat, you guys, I don't know if you've seen, but we have some new graphics all because of Hero. And dude, they are looking absolutely fantastic, and I'm loving it. Not gonna lie, I saw them a couple times, you know, on my second monitor. And I was geeking out. You know, my voice went a lot higher than it is right now because I'm trying to remain professional. But Computer, the man who has the fewest series in this matchup, is going to find the back of the net. Chiefs not with a good touch, and SpadL with a good pass, though.
Yeah, Computer is feeling really comfortable. He's going for a lot of things really confidently, and it's just really paying off for them on offense. It was such a good touch by him there. Really good awareness to be there as well.
Now, the question I have for you is, how does confidence play into a game? You know, I've seen so many times, you know, a team that has incredible quality, but they don't have that chemistry or something, and it just goes downhill from there. But, of course, I can't get anything more out of my mouth because Batman is going to decide to do it all himself. Chiefs can't read it. Big Poppy was faked by that, and Batman says thank you very much and making it 2-2.
Confidence actually kind of has everything to do with how you're playing in Rocket League, because even if you're whiffing, if you start to get less confident in yourself, everything is going to be missed by you. You'll just let free saves, terrible shots. It just goes bad. So you always want to play confident no matter who you're playing against.
Yeah, that's fair. Confidence is key. I think I've heard that, you know, in an old adage at one point or another. But Big Poppy trying to hit that one away. Can't quite find it, but SpadL is going to be there. Big Poppy now trying to put it on target, but Izzy going to be there. Putting that to the side, Computer? But it still goes mid, and Computer going to find it, making it 3-2. I'm
simping for Computer officially from here on out. If he keeps this up, bro, he is doing no wrong on offense here.
All right, so Itachi, I do have to warn you that
oh yeah, I can't say it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Twitch.
Yeah, I may not like it, but you know we gotta do it. So he didn't say any word that started with us, definitely not. But you know, let's get back to this one. Twitch, we'll talk to you later. But Batman is up. He's looking for a wait, what? All right, that was a ghost hit in my opinion. SpadL though clearing that one. Goes back out mid. Chiefs now popping that down the field. Computer, ooh, can't beat Chiefs there. Could put it on target. Big Poppy trying to get it to Computer, but Gravy gonna pop it over to the side of Chiefs, who looks to touch it back down to Izzy, who's popping it forward. Chiefs is up, can't find the touch. Computer finds it, but does get demoed for his efforts. Batman is gonna go mid. Big Poppy finds a touch, but it's not gonna do too much for his side right there. But he will find the demo onto the poor man, Chiefs RL, who had... He just couldn't do anything about it, man. It was totally uncalled for, you know? It's just rude. He's a bully. I'm kidding. It was a good demo. But SpadL's up. He's looking for a touch. It's off the crossbar, and Grady, a nice hit with his back end, but couldn't put it on target. And now, Itachi, I have a question for you. It's been an aggressive and fast-paced game so far. And, you know, we were talking about how we think that the Wolves might be coming out really aggressive. But the Toucans, I mean, they're up, and it's not a low-scoring game, and they're not playing defensive. And how do you think it's going to play out? Do you think they're going to keep on going aggressive, or do you think they're going to slow down at some point?
I think if they get in their heads, they'll probably slow a little bit down. So if they lose this game somehow after they've been up for a while, and primarily all the chances that each team has scored off of have been off transitions or just little wonky plays, when you get in a groove like this, whichever team really strikes first is the team who's going to take it no matter what.
Whoever gets into a groove is going to find it. No, wait, what?
Yeah, so the Wolves are probably going to end up taking this here because the Toucans are starting to giving them time. The Chiefs takes a crazy touch and almost gets another one to dribble it in and get himself on the montage reel, but you can't give anyone space.
No, dude, I hear that, but I think I'm going a little bit crazy because I could have sworn there was a ghost hit there because it totally read that the ball popped out for a second. Maybe it's just my internet. Yeah, it could be completely real. But that had me faked out for a bit. It's It's going to go mid. SpadL hitting that down the field into the right-hand corner. Still going to try to stay with, trying to get a pop back mid. Batman, though, is going to be up off the wall. Computer's up, but he's going to be a little bit too slow. Gets knocked back. Chiefs, though, popping it into the corner. Couldn't find the back of the net. Big Bobby putting it to the right-hand side. Still staying with it. Going for a pass mid. Gets bumped a little bit.
Oh, he doesn't have boost.
Itachi, you had me, dude. You know, I had so much faith, and then you just, wow, you lied to me, dude. How could you? That's fine. I'll get over it.
It looked so convincing. I thought he got the boost, but somebody else on the Wolves did. If he would have scored that, oh man, would have been peaking.
T-Man, I gotta be honest, that's actually Seb. It's not me, but Computer's gonna put that one into the back of the net, and SpadL gets the assist. A nice touchback mid. And I think Chiefs just did not get the touch that he really wanted to. Nice placement.
Yeah, great top shelfer by Computer. Caught defense off guard there. Computer can't do wrong in this series. No shot. No shot they lose this game. Computer is doing whatever it takes.
Talk about confidence. All right, I hear you. But T-Man, you know, playing. It was Seb who was the guy who always says Big Poppy, but I got to do it for him, man. Every time, you know, it's just iconic at this point. But the winner of the first game is going to be the Toucans. Big Poppy, SpadL, and Computer all finding it. But oddly enough, Big Poppy didn't have any of the goals. He had 1 assist, but Computer was the man of this first match for the Toucans, getting a hat trick for himself.
Yeah, Computer just did no wrong. He had 2 whiffs in a row, and then he never missed a shot. Like, he just turned into Michael Jordan after playoff Paul George. It was incredible.
All right, well, I see Hero still calling it, going to game 5, so it's going to be interesting to see if that keeps up. But Chiefs and Izzy, we're waiting for them to ready up. I don't know why I specifically called them out for it, but I apologize.
They're just talking, getting some things tightened up. Maybe they'll lock down Computer.
No, that's totally fair, but Wolves, we see Izzy, you know, down there. He's not doing a ton for his team in the current moment, but we can see if that will change in the next match. But I feel like Computer's going to come out with a lot of confidence and see if he can, you know, get his shots on target, try to come out with that. Clutch, thank you very much for this sub. We appreciate it, buddy. You're a great and kind guy. And I even have a command for you. You can do command ! streamer, I believe, or streamers. And then you might get a little message from Bard. Just saying. J Motor, thank you very much for the follow. But 5 minutes to go. Toucans take game number 1. SpadL trying to get a dunk. He gets the bump instead. Don't find it though. Chiefs. It's looking awkward, but he's getting some touches in, so I guess it's okay. Batman putting it back into the corner after getting that save. Putting it down. That is really awkward from SpadL, and I think that was Big Poppy. Oh, a bad miss. Big Poppy, he's able to put it on target, but doesn't have any power. And Chiefs going to be able to save that one. Chiefs can't find that second touch, though. It's going to be pitched away to the other side. Goes straight up for Big Poppy, who's looking for maybe a pass, maybe a shot, but Batman's going to say no. A good pass to Izzy. Hits it off the back wall. Computer, they're going to leave it. That's giving them a lot of time. Could be dangerous. Chiefs, though, trying to put it mid. Big Poppy going for the squishy save. Finds it. Computer taking it to the left-hand side. Can he find that confidence again to get that shot? But he misses instead. SpadL's up. Can't get it on target. Now Batman trying to flick it past one, but SpadL doesn't allow him any time. Chiefs now trying to pop it down, and he's been looking a lot more shaky than I think I've ever seen him. You know, he's usually such a quality player with a lot of good talent, but at least in the second game, he's shaky, to say the least, Itachi.
Yeah, and that's probably... Oh my god, what a save. That looks so dangerous. He's probably just feeling maybe a little bit nervous. He's scoring here. Oh, Poppy.
No
Poppy?
way.
Did he just fake the entire defense out?
Let's go with that. Oof. That is the biggest of oofs. I can't even tell you how big of an oof that is. You know, SpadL getting that goal, it literally just rolls in. And Chiefs and I think that was Batman are going to be kicking themselves after that one. So we're going to ignore that one for their sake. Ooh, Havoc. Okay, that is toxic, bro. That is actually toxic. But Batman, he's going to pop it up. Big Poppy going to peel off of it. SpadL's up, getting it past him though. Batman did, and Chiefs finally they find it a nice link-up play. Batman getting the assist over to Chiefs, who puts that one into the back of the net.
Yeah, weird double commit. Not sure what their communication's looking like right now, but an easy comm can fix that. So he fortunately beats 2 there, and then Chiefs is there to put a faster shot, so the third man can't rotate back quick enough. Really great play by the Wolves there. It's the kind of things we're looking for to turn.
Ooh.
Bro?
If that was on target, that would have been the biggest big poppy I've ever done in my entire life. But he doesn't have any boost, so Computer's going to find that save. Chiefs is up off the wall, gets a past 1, gets a bump off of 1. SpadL, though, going to be up, getting the 50, going to make sure that nothing happens that he doesn't want to. Goes over to the side. Chiefs still trying to stay with. Computer with a nice bump, but couldn't find it before he got the touch. A good pass over to SpadL, who puts that slightly off target. Gravy put it into the corner. That's really awkward. All 3 of them are right there. No one wants to touch it because it's awkward. Chiefs going to take responsibility, getting demoed, though, for his efforts. A good bump coming out onto Izzy. This is looking really awkward, to say the least, Itachi. What is happening?
So what it looks like is Big Poppy knows he's a Chief. You have to score this. I'm sorry. Oh my God! What a save, SpadL. As I was saying, it seems Big Poppy's just playing a little bit faster. Like, he's in really good spots. He's getting great demos. He has a lot of great pressure, but then he's just missing like little easy touches. So, SpadL.
Oof. A good pinch by Computer. SpadL was the fastest and getting an interesting touch, to say the least, but it was a beautiful shot, and he's going to put his team into the lead. And Rapture, thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs to Kaho and Juan Salsa. They appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I actually, now that I think about it, I really need to put some emotes in. Something RLPC related for you guys, right? I'm expecting, thoughts if anyone wants to, but Batman gonna pounce on that one, and I'm really surprised that the Toucans weren't actually able to hit that one away in time.
The Toucans look really awkward while they're in transition defense, and I think if the Wolves realize that early enough in this series, they can get an easy win out of this series, because the Toucans haven't even made an attempt to try to make their transition defense better. It was the closest we've seen, but the Wolves are just too good on it. They have such a role.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it just kind of seems like some comm issues, and I mean, if they clean that up, it should be fine, but looks like they're a little bit unclear what their exact thought process is going for things. And I mean, as a team, you need to be all on the same page. That's just you have to. If you're not, you're almost always going to lose the game. But Chiefs getting it past 1, looking fancy as he does it. Trying to get it back mid, Izzy, but SpadL going to come away with the ball. Going to flick it over Batman. Never mind, Batman is going to find a touch. Goes right in front of Computer, who couldn't find it. Chiefs trying to get it back mid, but Big Boppy is going to get it past him. Now it's a 2v1. Computer popping that high. And Batman going to say, thank you very much for the save. Ooh, Gravy getting a demo on the Computer. SpadL pops back mid. Poppy's turning. Chiefs, though, is going to find it. Bring it back into the corner, making sure it doesn't go anywhere near his precious net.
They clear. This is where things get shaky sometimes. No, this is a goal for Big Poppy.
No.
Oh,
it was a bit awkward. It was a little bit too high, in my opinion, for him to really get that one, but it was a good attempt. That's what I'll put it.
Big shot?
But no, I think he got bumped, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he got bumped there.
I don't know if you're actually saying that or if you're doing it just because Computer can do no wrong so far, but that's going to be really bad. That's right in front of net. Computer, though, able to find a touch first. Big Poppy getting it past him. Chiefs now trying to control. He's putting it kind of in front of his net. Don't know if I quite agree with that. Going to find a 50, though, and will win it. Still tied 2-2 with 3 seconds left. And no one really seems like they want to take this one by the horns and take it. Batman popping it. Close on target, but no one is there to really do anything with it. So now it's just going to be floating in the air. Gravy going to let that one hit, and now we are in overtime in game number 2.
Yeah, no, he was actually bumped on that play. I was surprised he even touched it.
Not like this. Okay.
Oh.
That's always such a bummer to lose it like that, right, man? You know, you try so hard, you hold on for so long, and then off a kickoff, it's just like, screw you. It's so depressing when that happens. So I'm glad that it didn't end like that, because that is heartbreaking to say the least. Computer, though, Gonna find a 50. SpadL comes away with it. Still trying to get it past mid. A good 50. Well done by him. Pops a mid, but nobody's there. Chiefs getting the 50 over Poppy. Now I think he's letting Gravy take that one. He was not going to put it on target. Chiefs tries to put it back mid, but SpadL reads those like a book. It was in chapter 1. He read the manual, and he's not going to be beat by that. Computer putting it back mid. Still staying with... Oh, that's awkward. Oh.
So here's our homie, Big Poppy, doing his thing. I was just gonna say, if the longer this OT goes on for the Wolves, the worse it is. But that might have been wrong, because it just ended there.
I mean, that's got to be a big rip, but Big Poppy, he finds the goal, putting them up 2-0, 1 goal games each time. So even though it is 2-0, I mean, these teams are still incredibly even. And I wouldn't honestly be surprised if Flip came in for Izzy. What do you think?
So a lot of things could happen out of that. I think a fresh person, a fresh view into the series, especially somebody who's been watching the other team play, is always a really good idea in these series. But could also be a little harmful towards the chemistry between Batman, Chiefs, and Gravy if it goes, really well with Flip. But I think here you're down 2-0, you put him in.
Yeah, I mean, the question is basically, is he going to be a catalyst, or is he just going to mess up the chemistry a bit more? So we have no idea, but we are into the third game, possibly final one. Wolves, though, they're definitely going to be trying to make sure
Flip's
that not Flip is in, ladies and gentlemen. Gravy is out, and now Flip. What can he do? Do you guys predict that he is going to turn it around for the Wolves, or do you think that the Toucans are going to take it all with this last one? Let me know in the chat, and I will let you know as it happens, because that's kind of the job of the caster. That was such an anticlimactic way to do it. Well done, Bard. But we don't talk about that, okay? We don't talk about that. Flip, though, putting a shot on target. It took 3 of them to save it. Oh, that's really awkward. And Chiefs, you put those in, making it 1-0.
Yeah, it's really good touch by Batman here. Made it really awkward, but we had a triple commit by the Toucans on defense before that. Computer gets this demo, but because he got the demo, he can't save the ball. So it's a really good shot by Chiefs.
Chiefs, I mean, that was such a, not to take anything away with him, but it was a weird shot, He, pinched it with the ground, and it went slow, and the defender, just went right past it, totally thinking it was going to be a lot faster, so... Yeah, that's a big rip right there. But Flip, all right, maybe your impact has already been made. That triple commit, it did wonders for your team. But Big Poppy now trying to get a touch, but Flip is there finding the save. Another double commit. This is not characteristic of the Toucans so far. What the heck is happening? What's with the double commits, you guys?
Goal. Oh my God, Batman!
What a save, beautifully done. Batman, you may be Gotham's Dark Knight, but right now you are. You want to know? The Wolves' White Knight. Sorry, I had to. I had to, man.
Score this?
It's just in my nature at this point. Big Poppy, though, bobbing it down the field, still staying with. It's into the corner. Flip, though, is up. He's gonna get a good touch, and Big Poppy is demoed, so he definitely can't get it on target. And it really worth anything so far. Big Poppy now in the corner. Chiefs challenging for it. Big Poppy a little awkward there, to say the least. Batman finding a touch. Big Poppy still staying with. Trying to get it past him. He does so indeed, but it's only out to Chiefs. Pops it up for himself. A good... well, I don't know if it's a good pass mid. It was a good thought mid. I'll definitely say that, but fortunately no one could get there in time. Chiefs couldn't read before computer. Big Poppy got read by Batman. SpadL now. Oh, Batman... Gonna say, Big Poppy, get the heck out of here, man. You were my bully in game number 1. Now I'm yours. Revenge stories. You love to see it sometimes, but an awkward touch. Big Poppy's gonna capitalize on it, but it's not gonna go in. Flip now. Awkward. Big Poppy's up, but a good touch. SpadL getting it past him. Oh wait, no, Flip. I apologize. I totally misread name tags because me. Ooh, Flip. That looks pretty. The Big Poppy reads those. SpadL, no one's back on defense. SpadL does have the boost to get there, but it's kind of awkward. A nice demo attempt, but Flip is going to find it so far. Flip, all right, hitting it with a back end. I like it. He's going for the flick. Do it. Oh, but SpadL is there. Ooh.
Oh, that was an awkward save, but it works.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the second time that we've seen all three of the Toucans just sitting in that. No?
Yeah, and that's the second time we... Oh yeah, just flip it in. Oh, let's go! Flip carry. I'm on board. Poppy misses. Flip. Flips right into the ball. Little Tucker. That's what we love to see.
I was not expecting that reaction from you, I'll be 100% honest. But Wolves are up 2-0. Toucans not looking themselves in game number 3. And now the question is the reverse sweep a possibility, a probability, or foregone conclusion? And this game, though, is completely in the Wolves' favor, and they are ripping the Toucans apart.
Yeah, the Toucans are looking really awkward on defense this game. Not sure if it's because Flip was subbed in and they just weren't really knowing what to expect from him. But I think next game, if they make the adjustments, they have a good possibility to close it out 3-1. But I think this is going to be a Flip carry versus sweep low key.
I'll be honest. I mean, I'm watching this, and I feel like the only difference that Flip really made so far to the team was a bit more mechanical skill than Gravy, because Gravy was, that was a good shot, but a good save. I mean, Gravy, he was definitely more of a defensive player, but I mean, he's been having really good mechanics. But other than that, like, am I wrong? Am I just blind? Which is completely a possibility, because I'm only a lonely renegade player. So
you're not
talk to me, man. Like,
you're not entirely wrong. He's a
oh.
Aside from this play, aside from Big Poppy doing what Big Poppy does best. Such a dunk, bro. Oh,
he
aside from that,
and it was cruel. I'm sorry. But Big Poppy, oh my gosh, what a dunk, dude. He has a family, man. That's actually toxic. And SpadL, no way.
This is bad. All right, Wolves. You guys let off the gas, and you can't do that. You guys got to keep playing against them. They're really good on offense. They're awkward on defense. You know that. You guys got this. You close these games out. We're not worried.
I might have been talking about the reverse sweep a little bit too early, because there's still a chance for just the flat out sweep. So, all right. Toucans, I will shut up. I've heard you. You guys have proven me wrong. Please don't do it to them, dude. They've been playing well. Don't do it to them like this. So, all right, Batman getting a dunk, buying more time. Now there's only 1 goal difference. We still have a full minute, though. And that is going to be awkward because SpadL missed and Batman missed it as well. The post was not his friend, though. Good at 50 by Poppy. Poppy's still staying with. He's looking for the flick against Chiefs. Never mind. Goes for the 50. Nice. Goes back out mid. A good touch by Computer. Don't even know what happened there, I'll be honest. Batman, though, clearing that down the field. Goes into the left-hand corner. Hey, man, I just got to be honest sometimes. Beautiful pass, though. Chiefs is up. But SpadL finds the save. And Flip is the last man back as of right now. But I'm pretty sure his teammate, Batman, is right there behind him. It's going to be all right for him so far. Computer, I think he wants Big Poppy to take this one. But it's not going to happen just yet. Goes back out mid. Flip is up. Can't find it. Lets it go back out mid. Big Poppy still staying with. Goes over to the side. You need to hold on for 7 more seconds for another game. This is really dangerous, though. SpadL touching it down to Computer, but Batman with a good touch. Now kill that ball. That is exactly what you want to do. Big Poppy. Wait, this could be a goal. And it's not, but the Wolves, after harrowing second half of that game, they take the win. 3-0.
Yeah, Toucans looked really good starting towards the end there. Wolves were playing great until the end. Like I was going to say earlier, Flip isn't just a little bit more mechanical, a little bit more mechanically inclined. His rotations were a lot better than anyone else. He stayed far back. Aside from him forcing it a couple times and them allowing 2 weird goals, I think all around he's a little bit more aware of what's going on. So definitely Flip carry.
Well, and it seems like everyone else in the chat is calling. Yeah, I mean, they're calling for the Flip carry. Revy, no problem, man. It was a pleasure as always. You are good buddy. I know you get a lot of flack, but you're Barty's boy. You're a Bard boy. All right. You're a Bartard. That's how that works, man. You don't get away from that easily. But I mean, if you looked at the pressure from last game, oh my word, dude. It was what? I think if my math is correct, because I can't see it now because the server went down. Or we had to reset. What was it? 14 shots? I think 14 shots. If my memory serves me correct. I'm pretty sure it's 14 shots. Revy, heck yeah, you are, dude. Heck yeah, you are. But I mean, that is crazy aggression coming out in the Toucans. I mean, they turned it on at the end, but I mean, they still came back. By the way, Itachi, we
is it up?
Back up. Yep.
Oh,
I'm just
might have been hitting a flip reset in training, but it's okay.
That is toxic, you know. You're supposed to be doing those in your RLPC games, man. What the heck?
Yeah, no chance.
You had him.
No chance. I am terrible. Oh my god.
Dude, I can't even get a flip reset period, much less hit one. So all right, it looks like everyone is in. Let me tell them. Oh, I need to hit T. That's how it goes. Sometimes, man, I don't even know myself. I don't know what's up with me. But flip is still in, and yeah, there's no change. So now the Wolves did it last game. Can they do it again? Is the reverse sweep possible? You guys gotta let me know, because I have no idea, dude. This has me on the edge of my seat, as well as scratching my head, as well as throwing my hands up in the air. Like I just don't get it.
It is. It 100% is, but it's not gonna be easy. All three Wolves players are gonna really have to start playing really well together, because the Toucans, when they're on offense, are a force to be reckoned with. But if you make them awkward on defense, you can beat them.
Yeah, I hear that, but I think the thing that we've been saying is who can come out more aggressive and hit those shots. Because the Toucans, they definitely did it in the first two games, and then the third game, I mean, the first half was all the Wolves. Completely. Like, there was no doubt about it. And then afterwards, we were just asking so many questions. So that was almost epic from Batman into the nose of Flip, who almost put that on, but just couldn't quite work. So Chiefs now going for the pass, and that one's going to go in easy as you like. Chiefs, a good pass, and Batman is going to say, thank you very much. It is mine for the take.
Yeah, all three Toucans pushed up with Big Poppy attempting a clear there. So that was weird. And Chiefs, I don't know how he got that good of a pass. He just made it so free Batman could not miss there.
He could have tried, and he still would have hit it. That's how good of a pass it was. Chiefs, you get some love from Itachi right there, but gonna miss that one. That's gonna be kind of awkward. Flip though, he's looking for the pass, beautifully placed, and Batman can't miss that one either, making it 2-0.
Batman's starting to pog off a little bit. Is what I like to see. It seems the Wolves kind of know where everybody's at on offense now, so they're starting to look for each other more rather than just hitting the ball and seeing where it goes. They're starting to touch these balls a lot more intent, I guess is the word. Yeah, with a lot more intent, looking for each other, which is great to see.
I mean, it really does feel like Flip is just kind of like that team player that they kind of were looking for. Like, no offense to Izzy. Like, I mean, he's a good player in his own right. But Flip, I mean, he's just looking for those passes, and he put it right on the nose of Batman on that last one. Like, you saw it too, right? Like, it was absolutely perfect. Like, if Cake Boss made a cake, it would still be way worse than that pass that he just made. Don't ask me how I come up with these analogies. It's just, it happens. All right, let's go, though. 2-0, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, and another beautiful pass.
Okay, we saw this last game, though. We saw it a lot later. Toucans came back with 2 goals. If they started a lot sooner, there's a chance they can win this game, and they can win the series. But the Wolves are looking like they're on the prowl. They smell blood.
Hey, dude! I'm so happy you're starting to use puns. That's the way you do it. That's how you cast. Oh no, you guys are gonna get mad at me for that one. All right. I apologize. Just got to message my homie Clutch. Just say thank you very much for all the work he does, because he is an absolute beast, and I appreciate him so much. Good guy. If you guys don't know him, you should. And if you don't like him, well, you're stupid. All right, Flip now. He's up. Looking for a pass over to Chiefs. It's, again, almost perfect. He had to back up a little bit, but, you know, it happens. You know, it's going to be okay. But goes back out mid. Batman's going to be there controlling that one, trying to get it past one. Flips it over, and SpadL just can't do anything.
This is a really great play recognition by Batman. He might be a low-key ones player because this is a great touch. He takes another great touch, and SpadL really should have just went to net and hoped that one of his teams could get back for that. But I mean, realizes just takes a touch towards net, and there's nothing the Toucans can do.
Yeah, I mean, poor SpadL. He just couldn't quite do it. And Havoc, I totally agree. That is a hashtag that I will always get behind because I don't know why, but it's just so much fun to say. Bad Bard, Bard bad. Or Bard bad, bad Bard. Either works, but I like Bard bad, bad Bard. It goes up off the back wall. Chiefs trying to get a touch. Couldn't quite, though. Computer is going to be beat. That's an awkward pinch. Chiefs trying to get it back to his teammate. Computer trying to get the pass, though. Gets absolutely dunked. Flip, going to turn on this one. Definitely won't let any shot happen there. He's still going to stay with it. Doesn't have too much boost, but he can still do a pass, but he's going to miss that one. SpadL is up. There's only one back for the Wolves, but they are up 4-0 with 1:50 left. So who am I to judge? Computer hits the post off of that one. Couldn't put it in. Flip getting that save. Goes away to the other side. SpadL is there. Just taking his time. Going for the flick. It's a nice flick. And he faked out. Someone. I couldn't see who it was. I think it was Batman. But goes back into the corner. It was a very interesting touch, no lie. Chiefs going to miss that one. Gonna say calculated after that. Flip getting a 50. It's gonna go into the corner. Batman dying for that one. Chiefs, though, has to get there, and he does. SpadL couldn't put that one in. It was a good shot, a good setup, but the Wolves had their number on that one. Flip getting a shot on target. SpadL, though, not gonna let him. Ooh, it was a nice pass over. Flip got bumped as well. Goes back out mid. Batman finding a touch. Chiefs still staying with it. Don't know if he can quite find that touch, and he couldn't. Flip goes into the corner with it. Gonna look for another pass. Trying to put it right down on their nose. But apparently his nose was leading him astray on that one. And couldn't really find anything. So that's got to be a big rip. Flip now. Taking it slow. But that was not the right choice. His Big Poppy totally reached him. So back into the corner. That is not the touch you wanted either. But somehow it doesn't go in. Chiefs has a completely open net. And he is going to make it 5-0.
The Toucans have not scored in over 5 minutes in this series. That's not good for them. But it's a game 5 next game. Say you let this go.
Did you not see in the chat? Oh man, it was amazing. SpadL said for game 5. So apparently you guys, I gave him the script, and they're just following it. So do you guys think that it's script, or do you think that this is all reality?
Script.
Might be a Matrix, you guys. I don't know. Bard controls everything. Ever thought of that? Oh, that's a terrifying thought. I don't want that to happen. Please don't let that happen. 13 seconds left, and if they score 3 goals, I'm going to get 5 subs. If the Toucans score 3 goals, I'm going to get 5 subs in the last 5 seconds. Because it's just that impossible. The script says reverse sweep. Okay. Is this going to be a flip rule montage? Because so far since he's came on, they haven't lost a game. Granted, it's been 2 games, but you know what I mean. Come on.
Yeah, I'd say if you want to watch his mechanically, he's pretty good. He hasn't done anything really to make you want to learn mechanics from him. I think what everyone should really focus on how he plays is his rotations, and not him necessarily constantly moving. There will be times where he'll just stop and he'll just sit, and that's a really smart thing to do. Just because a lot can happen when you keep moving. There was a couple times where the Wolves had another shot if somebody just stopped and waited for the play to happen. So Toucans are looking like they're swept in the motion of the Wolves here. So this could be an easy reverse sweep, but the Toucans need to do a big mental reset right now. Come out and take this game 5 and make it interesting.
I would ask if Salmon is coming on, but I don't see him anywhere, so I don't think he will. Everyone in Twitch chat is calling for T-Man. Clubby, though, I like your style, my dude. Puns. It's all the bat. It's all the best. That's what I meant to say. Not quite what I said, though. My words don't always make sense. I don't word good. But where's T-Man? That hashtag big oof. But it's going to be the last one. Whatever happens here, 5 minutes. Only one winner. Toucans. They took the first 2 games. Can they take the 5th and final one? Or the Wolves, can they continue on their hot streak? Because I can't word again. And, clutch this one out. It is a good script no matter what happens. So Big Poppy puts it over to the right-hand side. Computer is up. Toucans, I feel like you guys got to come out with a lot of aggression and just not let the Wolves have any time on their hands. Computer puts it on target, but Batman is there. It's only going over to Big Poppy, who gets absolutely dunked by Chiefs,
Bang.
and Batman is there, and he is going to score the first goal in game number 5.
Yeah, Batman's on a roll. He has scored so much at the end of this series. It looks like when Cruel is in this team, he's the glue that those two need. Because Chiefs and Batman, they can play some offense together.
Agreed?
Goal. Oh.
No. He's crazy. He's not that crazy. Come on, man. He can't be. They have kids. No way, Batman. Okay. If he had hit that dude, I would have absolutely just left my desk. All right, guys, we're ending the stream. But Computer, he's up, trying to find another touch, but Flip is not trying to let him have any time. SpadL, though, will find the touch. Chiefs popping that back out mid. Big Poppy is there, putting it on target, but Batman is there yet again. He reads those, goes over to the corner where Computer. That's another double commit, and that is not a good sign from the Toucans. Chiefs with a nice demo, and that opens it up bigger than the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, Toucan's got to do something now. The Wolves are playing way too confidently. They have all 3 members up on offense. Batman passing to Flip while Chiefs is getting a big demo. They're picking the Toucans apart. Bird versus Canine thing, Bird is not winning.
No, I mean, you know, if you were an eagle, you could just carry him away, just toss him down some rocks, because I think that's what they do with their food. But it doesn't matter. Regardless, the Toucans are not eagles. They have incredibly impressive beaks, won't lie, but currently they have... I'll tweet and no.
They're colorful. They're colorful.
They're colorful. That is true. Oh, and what the heck?
Yeah, this was awkward, but it was a really good play. So they get a demo, which the Toucans were not expecting, and then Computer bumps SpadL, and nobody goes for the ball, and Batman's touching it because nobody went for the ball, even though his team.
Honestly, there, dude, like that's an absolute banger. 122 kilometers per hour. That is a nice amount of speed, and the Toucans, they are completely falling apart. They don't have that chemistry that they were having earlier, that confidence that we actually talked about in game number 1. Big Poppy not going to touch that one. Flip. Havoc. Why you make me laugh, man. But that's out to Computer, who's looking for the pass. This could be good. They need to set something up. They need to get that confidence back, and they need it fast. Game number 3, they came back from
Chiefs
3-0 to 3-2, but they lost that game too. So Toucans, you got 3 minutes. What the heck do you have left in the tank?
They should have everything left in the tank here. Low-key just looks like they're not talking, and they're all trying to do it themselves. They got to remember that they're a team. They're the same record as these guys. Yeah, that was just bound to go in. No one was back quick enough. This is, once again, the Wolves' transition offense is so much better than the Toucans' transition defense, because the Toucans have no problem all playing offense at the same time, but they all have a problem getting back. So they just allow a lot of goals.
Bro, can we just talk about that touch from Chiefs? Like, what the heck? Honestly, like, I love how Itachi just keeps on talking about it, just like very nonchalant, just chill about it. And I'm just like, what the heck is happening? But the Toucans are going to find their goal. Big Poppy won't find it, but he will find a beautiful 50 that gifts SpadL and Ned, and Batman finally could not get there after so many saves this game. Of actually just 2. Never mind. I thought he had more. But still, he had 2 good saves. They were important. 10 goals in 2 games. They've been going absolutely nuts, the Wolves. But the Toucans, they do have time. But again, it's that mental capacity, that mental fortitude to really just pick yourself back up after going down so many goals, and just being like, we can do this. We can take this back. They're putting on the aggression, and I like it. But SpadL can't put it in. Big Poppy can't either. And Computer wasn't there to follow up, so they lost all their momentum.
Yep. That's a nice killer too. Yeah, it was looking so good there, but the Toucans offensively, they weren't doing anything to score. They were doing everything to keep pressure. And then, like I said, the transition offense of the Wolves outclasses the Toucans and just allows for easy goals.
I hear that. The Wolves now just kind of running away with this one at this point, and that goal, you could say it was the nail in the coffin. Brazil, Clubby, ooh, that's toxic, man. That's toxic. But Chiefs Gonna find that save. Computer couldn't put it on, well enough on target. Batman with an absolute clanger. Big Poppy couldn't find her. Computer did, though.
Turn and
Finding
shoot.
a double save.
Big save.
Chiefs wins to 50, but SpadL able to clear that one away so far. Now, how do you come back from this? You know, so it's a minute 30. I'm not trying to be absolutely toxic, but they might take it as. But, you know, if you are the Toucans and you do lose this one by such an amount, how do you feel coming out the next game day?
So it's doable, but unlikely with how they've been playing at the end of this series. If they were playing like game 1 and game 2 Toucans, it'd be okay. And, you know, this game would still possibly be close, but the Wolves are all firing on all cylinders. They're on the hunt right now. Your time's done. You sit down, you have a replay review, you talk about what you could have done better, the worst things you did, and you go in a scrim, and for a full scrim you don't calm with each other. You play the whole scrim for however long you want. You don't talk to each other. That really teaches you a lot about your teammates when they can't hear you talking. And then your next game you have to calm the whole time. That'll infinitely make you better at any rank, any point.
Interesting aspect. I mean, granted, I definitely, you know, do have that. Oof. One more, 28 seconds. Is it possible? Is Brazil going to be a thing again? Yeah, I mean, it's rough, dude. I feel like if you are the GM or if you are the captain or if you do go over replays with them, you got to also listen on their comms for these games and just kind of see, you know, what changed in games 1, 2, 3, etc., and just kind of go from there and talk about it. But I mean, experiencing a loss like this can be devastating. Ooh, Batman not letting the un-Brazil happen.
He wants the Brazil.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want the Brazil, man? Brazil's iconic. You know, I love that it happened, like, what, 6 years ago? And we're still joking about it. Because, I mean, oh, man, it was iconic. I loved it. I was so happy. But the Brazil is not going to happen. The Wolves are going to complete the reverse sweep with absolutely stunning fashion. The last game in the series, they win 6-1, winning in game 5. What the heck happened here, Tachi?
The Toucans fell apart. I wouldn't say Flip. Flip played really well. I wouldn't say he's a mega carry. I just think he's the gel that the Wolves need. He should definitely always be playing. He's a really good player and he has smart rotations. I think the Toucans fell apart. Flip came in and it didn't really matter because they started playing bad anyway. And then from there on out, it just became a landslide. They gave the momentum to the Wolves and the Wolves just ran away with it, like you said.
Man. That was interesting. I not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see Toucans win it a little bit. I'm not trying to be toxic, just being a little bit real. But I mean, the Wolves fantastically played from them. Flip, you know, being that catalyst and being that